How do you write a plot twist? Here are the top 3 things to do when writing a plot twist, so let's use the 2023 film Lost in the Stars as an example. Number 1. Start the story with a clear setup. In Lost in the Stars, the filmmakers quickly established the protagonist, He as a man on vacation who has lost his wife. We know very little details about how she disappeared, but we are cued to immediately empathize with He because he appears to be very distraught about his wife being gone. One morning, he wakes up and finds another woman in his bed, claiming to be his wife, but she looks different than his original wife, and he's never met this new woman before. And there appears to be photo and video evidence showing the new woman as always having been his wife. So this clear story setup raises a dramatic question that hooks the audience. What is happening here, and how is he going to find the truth? Number 2, escalate dramatic tension by questioning the reliability of the main protagonists. So as we get deeper into Lost in the Stars, we're cued to assume that the protagonist, He, is a decent guy who is being victimized by a criminal enterprise who's kidnapped his wife and is trying to run a scam on him. Story-wise, we need a central relationship in the film to drive these story beats. So the filmmakers set up a successful lawyer, Chen Mai, who is hired by He to investigate his wife's disappearance. As these two characters dig deeper for clues, we start to learn that He is not what he appears to be. It turns out he's got a gambling addiction that caused strife with his wife, and apparently he also takes medication that affects his mental state and visual senses. The filmmakers keep returning to the central dramatic question of what is happening here, but now this becomes even more urgent as we're increasingly not sure of who He really is. Number 3, execute a payoff, introducing a new angle on the initial setup. To get a satisfying payoff, there has to be a lot of legwork done beforehand throughout a film to make it believable and surprising. In Lost in the Stars, we eventually discover that the protagonist, He, is actually not a decent man and that he was secretly plotting to murder his wife. Meanwhile, all of the events we've seen transpire on screen, as he seemingly was searching for his wife's disappearance, actually are part of an elaborate plan by the wife's friend to figure out what happened to her. The lawyer, Chen Mai, turns out to be the wife's friend who is a theater director, and she's recruited all of her colleagues and resources to run a simulation on He. In the end, there is no real criminal enterprise that kidnapped He's wife, so hiding the truth from the protagonist and the audience gives us a new angle on the initial setup of the story. In the end, we tragically see that He murdered his wife, who is also pregnant with their child. Thanks for watching this video, and please let me know if you have any suggestions for other movies and series to analyze. Please like this video and leave a comment below for any movie and series suggestions.